Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic and this is another reaction for Madoka Magica. It is episode 3 and we are still going strong here and well, waited for the turn, waited for the girls to change and for their wishes, as it should be. However, if you want to see my reaction, you go down into my description links and you will find a link to my Google Drive where you just remove some parts and add the dots in which I took out. So then you will watch my reaction, can come back here and hear me out to what I thought about this episode, what I think will happen in the next time. So, see you soon. For those of you who came back, welcome back. Well, there was a very mixed episode of positive and negative things, in my opinion. So, there was a lot of positivity in there, so we've seen a little bit of the friendship. We've seen that Sayako has someone she likes, it seems, very much. I really thought once again it would be a woman, but then later on it was mentioned that he had no time, so I'm a little bit confused, but I guess it is a guy that is lying there. And the one that this person saw in the imagination playing on a violin was him as well, I guess. Or it is a translation mistake, that might be as well. But seeing that I'm very, very confused in the last time about which character is male and which is female, it might very well be that this is just a long-haired guy. It seems, however, he or she lost a lot of abilities in her hand. I think that is why he's laying there and thus cannot play the violin anymore. So I can see that this might be a wish coming there for him. But they played on this part and Mami especially stated, the question is, do you want to grant the wish or do you want to be the one who grants the wish? Which is a major difference, I can see that. Do you really want to make someone's wish come true out of the good of your heart? Or do you want it so that this person then knows you are the one granting the wish? So you want to profile yourself, stand in the light, you know? I think it felt a lot to me as though it was the first one. So she wants it for him. But the second one isn't unimportant, so he is important to her. She likes him a lot, so possibly she would even want him to know it, wants to get closer. So that was one thing we had here. We had Mami and Madoka binding with each other a lot, by Madoka stating that Mami doesn't have to be alone anymore if she doesn't want to, you know? Because at least her would join as a magical girl, possibly her friend as well, and then there would be multiple ones and they were finally able to talk about what's happening. So that's a major thing, it seems, as a problem of the magical girl, that they very, very often work alone, and by doing so they have no one to talk about what has happened, about the fights, about the tragedies they've seen, about all this darkness. I mean, they are fighting on the front line, so it's very likely they see a lot of horrible and dark stuff happening. And if they have no one to talk about, it will change them over time and it will destroy them even. Maybe that is what has happened or is happening to Homura. I'm not sure there. So by stating that Mami doesn't have to be alone anymore, she uplifted her a lot. But it seems that the witch they fought this time is very, very different from the ones before. So Mami was surprised and killed in action. I really thought she was like hurt, that her, you know, her magic ability was destroyed in this moment, at least temporarily, and the normal human being would be coming out of it once Homura defeated the witch. But it seems that the witch really, really yeah, killed her. I mean, we've not seen what directly happened. I guess a bit off her head, it seems. I didn't see that, so that's why I did not really react to it. Because I was like, oh, and she's gone now out of the fight, and we will see her after the fight, and then, you know, discussions and stuff. But nope, she's dead. Holy heck. Pretty dark already. But still, that doesn't catch me a lot right now, out of multiple reasons. Number one, this series is not running so long yet, so I have not grown very close to the characters in many ways. Thus, I don't feel so deep down about it. Number two, I'm pretty sure she will be back. Out of a simple reason that right now Madoka still had no wish, no real wish. I liked her wish that she did, but I'm pretty sure she will go for revive Mami or bring her back. So I guess that is her wish, so it's not deep rooted inside of me now. And number three, just some weeks ago I watched the end of Made in Abyss, so nothing can shatter me at the moment. It's like I was down. It's not going further down for some weeks at least. So about the wishes, Madoka stated she has no real wish, because she always felt a little bit inadequate. She was not good at anything, which is a harsh thing to say about yourself, but I can see that. And she was more neither confident with just living a life and not stressing anyone, you know, just fly under the radar. It's a sad thing to say that about yourself, but I can see that. I know a lot of people who feel like that, or who felt like that. So, it's a thing that you, by saying you don't have any special abilities or you're not good at anything, you are very often denying something that you do have. But you are not aware of it. In case of Madoka, what I see is that she's a very kind person. It was a really big heart. And you can see it by her friendship that she has, or friendships in this case, by the way that she interacted with Mami, which opened up her heart to her. So that is an ability she has, and she's not aware of it yet. And I think that is something we will come to a little bit more in the run of the series. But she said what she would wish for is to, in the end, be a magical girl, to help people and be proud of it. That would make her happy. Just the fact that you want to help people is a very positive thing. So I think that would be a fine wish. I want to help people and I want to be proud of it. So the fact I want to be proud of it would be more neither her wish. But now we will possibly see her wishing a revival of Mami, I guess. So that's the one thing. Interesting was as well that Mami mentioned, or no, Kyubey mentioned that your wish defines your crystal, your magical potency, to say so. So that is a thing. If I can only guess, if you have a selfish wish, it is possibly smaller potential. If you have a wish which is not about yourself, which is very positive and lightened, then you have more potential. So like, the question is it like a, thinking about the word, like a reward? If you wish for something really good for others, then that the magic grants you more power as a reward? Or is it just the fact that thus your, let's call it your soul, is so big and so pure, which is reflected by your wish? That's why your crystal gets bigger and more pure and more powerful. So I would like to think it is more the second one. So it makes more sense. I asked myself what the crystal of Homura is, because we haven't seen it yet. And how big it is. And still what her real reasons are. So she really tried to stop the girls and Mami on going in, stating that this witch is different, and she was right. So she was right, she knew something more, and they, I said it during the reactions, that was a mistake, that they stopped her there. Yes, she has her very own reasons, it seems, but she really tried there to help them, to keep them out of trouble. The thing is here that she's not really saying a lot, even after the fight was over and she was leaving. she kind of pressured them now into the different direction, which is stupid. When the fight was over, she said, "This is a grief seed, it's not for you because you're no magical girls." What if they would react as, "Okay, we will turn now"? She wants to keep them out, but she doesn't give them real reasons for it. So that is the main problem here I have with the character, with her behavior. I'm not sure. Maybe we will learn more about why. Right now, she's a little bit too drawn back. If she would open up more, maybe she would have success in making sure that the others are not turning into magical girls, which she wants. Yo, that's it, I think. Let me check my list. I'm sorry if I didn't react this much today, and I'm feeling a little bit sick, as you can hear, possibly. Not the best one today, but it's very early. I just woke up and I was like, okay, checking my schedule. I have to react now. I have no more time over the day. Oh yeah, the mother. So Madoka's mother came home drunk, and I was like, wow, now it got me. Is that a harsh problem? So is she alcoholic? But it seems not. So she was out with people of her work, I guess, drinking, as it's a part of work in this case, of socializing there. And they came to what the mother is acting like, why she works so hard. And it is the fact that she is not about liking to work. It's about overcoming burdens, overcoming regulations. So she's like, I have to work, so I do it over the top. I break barriers. I'll be the best in what I do. And she takes pride in it. I can see that. And I can see completely that her father, the father of Madoka, loves that in his wife. It once again shines a light on the family. And I really like it. Once again, this family is really, really interesting. Really, really nicely designed. It's a cool thing to see. And I think it gives a lot of potential to what Madoka is like. Because she has she has two persons she can look up to in her family alone. So that's nice. Black seed. I cannot read what I wrote down. Whatever. We will see next time. So next time, I guess, we will hear the wishes finally. I'm pretty sure. At least one. Because Mami is gone right now, and I'm pretty sure Madoka will wake her up with her wish. So she will revive her. So I'm like, I would say 100% sure that we will hear her, or maybe Sayaku wishing for that, but I'm pretty sure it is Madoka that will wish for a revival of Mami. Which hopefully will be granted. It would be nice. So, and if Sayaku would wish for something, maybe that this man can play the violin again, or be healthy again, whatever it would be directly. Then we would have 3 magical girls working together as a group, hopefully. And maybe by doing so, over time, they can convince Homura to their side. I mean, as soon as they turned, her concept of not letting them turn is gone. So maybe they can bring her in. I mean, I'm aware that this is called quartet. I'm aware that this is called about the number 4. So I guess it is her that is the 4th. Unless they bring in another one. But I guess it is her. And then we will see how they do, you know? What it is that we are going for next. And a familiar as example, to start with small. No idea, no idea. So, this is it for this time. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you thought of this episode, what you thought of my ideas, if I'm at least a little bit right. Yeah, feel free to talk, but please don't spoil, as always. This is it for this time. My name is Relax and Panic. Goodbye and out.